Hello Reformers and welcome to a special feature of Haimrik. Haimrik is a medieval word adventure and, well, if you don't know what that means, I don't blame you because it's a pretty unique genre. If you'd like to take a look at the store page, there is a link in the description. Otherwise, let's get going and start a new game. Now, I am playing this on a PC, but I'm using a gamepad just because I found that a little bit more comfortable. The keyboard controls are absolutely fine. Otherwise, Haimrik noticed a strange book with a quill next to it. A scribe, by profession, he would normally use an inkwell, but never before thought to use his own blood. And that's what we are going to interact with. They're teaching us the game mechanics. What an idea! Oh yes, I should probably use that again. What an idea! Blood dripped from his hand as he signed his name on the book's first page. Immediately, he felt his body fade away. Haimrik had heard whispers of legends that told of a strange key, one that opened a rusty old door, and if you kind of got the gist of things, you're gonna see exactly what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna take this key right here, and you can pull it out from the word, and you can then go up to the door and use that key to open it. And this is going to have many, many more significant uses as the game goes on. Beyond was a strange place, so dry that rain seemed never to have touched it. This made any sort of fire very dangerous. And well, we're gonna see something pretty funny here. Yeah, there's fire. That's how we die, by the way. And what we're going to do is we're going to activate rain. And that's going to put out the fire. So you can see the sort of interactions that are going on here. And they're going to get more complex as time goes on. And there's also battle mechanics as well. So I'm going to pick up this sword. And we're going to get ready to deal with a brave soldier. Oh yes, and if I did not mention it, the game is very brutal in the way that it displays violence, but it's obviously cartoon violence, so I guess not too bad. Anyway, it wasn't a pretty place. Blood and dirt mixed to form grotesque mud. Nearby lay buckets that were probably used to douse flames. I will be taking a bucket, and I will be filling it with mud, because there will be some more fire. There was a crossbow and arrows on the ground, no doubt left by the archers hidden in the back of an old castle. Get the bridge to come towards us, and then we can progress onward. He needs to use a crossbow and a few arrows to defeat the dragon. And there we are, victory against the dragon, but now the bridge is going to start collapsing and we need to make our way through this door very quickly, otherwise we would have some problems. And now we have to avoid the fire. That dream felt so real. Thankfully, it's all over and I can start my peaceful day. This is my latest transcribed book, What to Do When Facing Apocalypse. Step 1. Wait, is that a smudge? Better start over. Nothing but perfection for my customers. Alright, so we need to look for Yelena, by the looks of things. Remember to always treat people kindly, my dear. That's our mother, I assume. These are Mum's potions. She's always trying to make people feel better.
Long live King Udolf. May his corruption reign.
Oh, his corruption, huh? What's going on, Baldwin?
The king is on his annual tour for Unification Day. Oh, yes. This year he's decided to grace Sinisa with his divine presence. He rides in on a cavalry while I work like a slave to afford mule food.
I didn't know you have a mule.
I don't. At least we have Yelena in this godforsaken town. Her beer flows free. Hey, Haimrik, here's an idea. Let's race to Yelena's. Yes, if I could speak properly. Last one to the water well buys the beer.
You're on. Okay, well, let's do this. We're going to have to try and race him, and this is going to be a little bit difficult, because they are going to chuck a couple of obstacles in our way. It seems I won that. Go ahead and wait for me at the bar. I'm gonna
Help this wimp with his buckets. When you see Yelena, keep your drool out of the beer, okay?
Ha ha ho, Baldwin. Oh, yes, exactly.
Get the hell away from my bar, you bottom bucket slime ball. And if you come back without my money, I'll take your eyes out and serve them on a toothpick in a dry martini. Understood?
Yes, so that's Yelena, if you couldn't guess.
Hello, handsome. What brings you here? Oh, it's you. Have you come to bring me your rent money?
Not yet, but I just started transcribing a new book. Someone is sure to buy it.
Haimrik, no one in this town has ever bought your books. Excuse me while I serve actual customers.
Of course, I understand. I'll just go downstairs now.
Oh, is there something new?
No, it's an old story, a tale of a pirate queen who sails her ship across the world. Just another book no one will ever care about.
Most likely, but why don't you bring it up to me? I might as well take a look and forgive some of your debt, as a favor to you.
That's so nice of you, Yelena. I'll bring it right up. Okay, well, let's go down then. I think it's over here. Finally, my library, a scribe's true home. Where did that come from? I've never seen it before. Someone would have to trespass in order to get a book here without Yelena or I noticing. Look at how old the leather binding is. The ink is fading from the page. A book this old must be valuable. I better take this and have a closer look. Alright, so let's go upstairs.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Was that Yelena? I'd better go see what's going on. Haimrik saw a strange book like the one in his dream. He grabbed it, but as he did, the tavern door was broken down by an ogre and some soldiers. Behind them strode Murdoch, a powerful ice warlock. With the wave of his hand, he froze everyone in the tavern except Haimrik. He had come for a book, Haimrik's new book. He remembered what he saw in his dream and cut his hand with the quill. Something incredible happened, and this time, it was not a dream. Haimrik was inside the book with the sword he needed, as well as the tavern's torch and the barrel containing gunpowder for the fireworks. Unfortunately, the enemy soldiers were also there. Alright, so we have the other guard dead and the one very, very close to dying. The combat is a little bit difficult when there are multiple enemies, but you just have to be a little bit proactive with your dash ability. Otherwise, they are all dead, and we can now proceed. Walking over a bridge of words, Haimrik grabbed a sword for protection. He had to carefully avoid gaps in the words. And then, the ogre appeared too. He had to carefully avoid gaps. Yes, let me try to heed those words. And there's the ogre. There we go. There was going to be no way we could take that guy on with our little sword. Murdoch the Warlock summoned... Oh yes, summoned an iceberg pillar to trap him. Meanwhile, Haimrik had only a burning torch as a weapon. To defeat his foe, he'd have to attack at the speed of lightning. Until his enemy was defeated, he would continue to try again. Alright, so this is just a very basic boss battle to begin with, but obviously it is a little bit tricky for us at the moment. We need to kill him once more. One more time. There we go, we got him. I better unfreeze everyone. Perhaps the torch downstairs will be useful. Poor animal, lions shouldn't be held in captivity. Be free! Good, now she's able to go on her own.
What is this? Algernon will hang you in the town gallows for this. You're coming with me.
You defended me. Why?
Well, I think we know why.
What now?
Did you think you had defeated me so easily?
Murdoch was still alive. He used his book and absorbed Haimrik and the lioness to fight inside his word world. The lioness and Haimrik fell while Murdoch summoned his guardian animal, a polar bear made of ice. It scared the heck out of them both, and it started a chase that would define the fight once and for all. Murdoch started shooting beams to Haimrik, and then tried the ice pillars to defeat him. But Haimrik had to defend himself and the lioness using his trusty crossbow. Haimrik could use the arrows found on the way to shoot, maybe the chandeliers? But the most effective ones were ignited even, haha. But more beams, more beams. Murdoch was attacking constantly and more ice pillars in the middle of the way, but Haimrik had the chance, again, to attack between beams that he was shooting. And the ice pillars kept coming.
You brainless spawn of a mudfish. The day I decided to rent you my basement, I knew you were strange. A man who transcribes books in a town where no one reads. But even I couldn't have foreseen this. You killed a word warrior.
He killed me first.
When Murdoch is discovered missing, King Udolf will place a bounty on his killer. Soldiers will tear the town apart. If we don't cover this up, we'll be hung at the gallows like puppets. Just look at all the bodies I have to clean up. Get away from here. I never want to see you again.
This book is nothing but trouble. I wonder if Mom will have any advice. That was such an adventure. I better tell Mom all about it. And with that, I think that will be the end of this episode. If you'd like to see more, then by all means let me know. But otherwise, you can check out the game through the link in the description. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.